Fatality.
Hello everyone. Oh god, headset's coming up. Sounds kicking in there. Yeah, we're gonna do some FIA practice. I wasn't gonna do any, but I've already done iRacing today. I didn't stream it. I decided to do an iRacing race at Bathurst. Actually went really well. Pace was really good at Bathurst for my first ever race. Did a pretty good good result. What's going on here? I need to take that off. Right, yeah, we'll go into the first race, which is go-karts. Oh, yeah, it should be. Oh no! Why? Can you not hear me? Should be able to hear me. It says on my screen that you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. Just making sure that people can hear me because some of the comments then. Okay. Right. Yeah, we're gonna do both practice. I'm only gonna do a very quick one. I had a good race on iRacing earlier. Finished P4. I should have got a podium in top split. I was a little bit annoyed because in the pit stop I didn't know where the pit limiter zone was. So I just played it safe, and it turned out I did it about 100 yards too early and lost about 2 seconds in the pits, and that lost me the podium. But still, I got a P4, and I was pretty happy with that in top split. I had pretty decent pace, so yeah. it seems to be coming along on iRacing. Bathurst, I did the whole race with 0 incidents, no hits on the walls. It was absolutely clean race, which is quite rare apparently at that track. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. It's a shame I didn't stream it, but what I've noticed is if I don't stream iRacing, the game runs a lot smoother and I feel a little bit faster. My frame rate's better. The game doesn't have any like lag at all. It's really smooth. So it's time. I think I need to get a better PC. I think it's got to happen eventually. Probably next year. But yeah, we're gonna go and do this. I haven't set a lobby up yet. Let's see if we can rob anyone's settings before we go in. Got water. Thank you. Right, let's see if we can find someone with. We'll start. What we'll do. What I plan to do here is we're going to go from go-karts to manufacturer to go-karts to manufacturer. If we do that, I might just do one on each. But the plan's to try and get ourselves used to switching, because these go-karts are really weird when you switch to Group 4, etc. Right, what track are we looking for? We're looking for. Which one is it? Is it no. Is it center reverse? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've seen about the increase in DR. Yes, someone messaged me very early this morning. I don't know what it's going to go up to. What I did notice as well. Yeah, so if people don't know, the request that we've been hounding on and on and on and on and on about for ages is that they increase the DR limit. And apparently, it's going to happen on Saturday, but not until 5 PM, which is really weird. I don't know why it doesn't happen before the first race. But yeah, so these first 2 races are going to be pretty irrelevant, I reckon, because by the time that everyone's DR has increased, the points will be way higher in top split. So this could be the biggest fix for top split in terms of points over split 2, because you could have a situation where top split is going to be really high. If you've got people like Lightning, Fire, these drivers getting up to whatever the new. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is if they opt it to say 70, like 80k, that would be a pointless. They need to up it to 100k maximum, in my view. It's not gone up to 76k. That's I doubt that very much. I would think the minimum they'll do is to 80k, but I really think they should just unlock it to 100k. If you at least 100k or limitless like iRacing. If it went up to 100k though, I think that'd be very, 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 very hard to maintain 100k driver rating, because once you get over, like, if anyone will know, if you're on 75k, if you have a bad race, you lose points. So imagine how much you'd lose if you were on 100k. So if you're on like 90k DR, imagine how much you're going to lose with a bad result. You're probably going to lose like 4 or 5k, and then it's going to take a long time to get it back up. So yeah, it'll be for the elite, like the likes of Lightning, Fire, Bavaris. These drivers are going to, hopefully it's going to be a high limit and they're going to be able to up the points in top split. That's the aim, hopefully. Yeah, that's what I mean. So imagine imagine if the limit's up to like 90k and you finish last, you're probably going to lose a big chunk of it. I reckon it'll take longer to get back up as well. Yeah. Right, let's get someone's settings off here. Someone who we can rely on. Like this. We'll try these settings. I'll let you can check them before. Save that. Right, that. Right, so that one's saved. I'm going to change the settings anyway when we're on. Right, now let's see if we can search for Suzuka. Okay, it must have of it. Anyone got a Suzuka lobby? I can rob the settings off. I'm trying to find someone who I can kind of trust. they've got the correct settings, but might be worth robbing that one. We'll rob this one, see what oh. Right. Create a new room. Load up. We'll load up. We'll do go-karts first because that'll be the first race tomorrow. Then we'll go on to manufacture. We're going to go A-rated for tonight. We're not going below A-rated. So yeah, you need to be A-rated DR to get into these practice races. Is 8 o'clock the correct time of day for this go-kart race? If anyone can let me know. Slipstream should be weak, not real. So there's one mistake we found already. I'll save this. The tyre wear is irrelevant because there will be no tyre wear. I don't know why they put it on there. It won't be any. That should be prohibited. That should be. The reason why we're not doing B, people, is because if we want to have a practice, if we got people like who want to practice qualifier new A+, and they start 4 seconds behind the B driver and catch them up, and it's not really good practice for us. So it's kind of better. I understand it's frustrating for some people, but I need to practice myself. I want to just do one race practice at least, so I want to make sure that I get the best opportunity of getting a proper practice in. Because the slipstream for the go-kart race is weak, not real. The go-kart race. Yeah, the R8 will probably be massively overpowered now because it was already OP anyway. So now it's going to be... The R8 is going to be the Megane of... probably more so because I reckon the R8 will be... 70% of tracks, I'll guarantee that R8 is going to be the car to go in Group 3. Although tyre wear... But I don't think the tyre wear is that much of an issue this season. But then you've got the Group 4 car that sucks. So there is... That's the thing with most manufacturers. There's pluses and minuses to every manufacturer. Like Renault, good Group 4, not so good Group 3. Good Group 3 for Audi, not so good Group 4. It's pluses and minuses all the way through the cars, really. Yeah, pros and cons. Have I got the right settings here? Okay, tuning prohibited. Should be anyway. Oh wait, there. Prohibit that. See, this is the thing when people rob people's settings. You got to check stuff because they don't always have the right settings on. A lot of time they've got the wrong settings on. Is it a rolling start, this one? Someone let me know in the chat if it's definitely a rolling start. I'm going to save over that though. It is a rolling start. Okay, right. I'll create this now. Feel free to jump in. Yeah, I think it is 8 o'clock at night because I remember the sun when I did time trial before. Yeah, I don't blame you, Fire. But why not, eh? I'm only doing this season for a bit of fun. And that's why I've picked Renault, because I know I'm not going to win in Renault. Because we've got Josetti, who's driving for Renault. I've picked Renault because I like the Group 4 car. It's my favourite car, probably in Group 4. I will miss driving a lot of the Group 3 races, but I'll just do the races where I think I can compete at a reasonable level. If I don't think I'm going to do very well, I'll just leave it. I won't bother with the Renault. And what I'll do instead is I'll probably do some iRacing or ACC. Probably iRacing at the moment because I'm really, really getting into iRacing. I've done a race again today, like I said earlier in the stream. Pace is definitely coming back on that game. Yeah. Mercedes, not a bad manufacturer. I just know that there's a lot of fast people got Mercedes. I know that Baptist has gone Mercedes as well, so... Right, try and get used to this car again. So not many people are going to bother with this race. I'm guessing by the lack of people practicing, there's not many people are going to even bother with this. But it's so easy to get a jammy result out of this. Yeah, I don't. The thing with it, Clean, is I don't know what it's going to be increased to yet. I'm not sure about that, Mahata. I might do for a laugh. I don't know. If I do, I'd literally just stream the one race and then go and play something else. I don't know. I might do it because the first race I quite like the look of at Fuji. But I've never driven any of the Super Road cars really. I'd have to just jump on and have a bit of a laugh with it. But can someone tell me, in the Super Cup, is the slipstream at weak or real? Is it at weak or real though? That's what I'm worried. If it's weak, then that's just shite. If it's 100k, the new cap, that's brilliant. If it's 80k, less so. It won't be as good because 80k is pretty pointless. This is what worries me of Polyphony. We know what they're like. My guess is they've probably done it to 80k because it's Polyphony. But if they've done it to 100k, that's spot on. That would be a decent increase. 80k would be pointless because everyone would get to 80k quite quickly. Yeah, ABS off with the go-karts, Francis. Did you not know that? 200k would be pointless because no one would get there. Like, no one would be able to get there, I don't think. Only the likes of Lightning, if he raced just constantly every day and never ever came anywhere other than P1, maybe, but even then I think he'd struggle because one bad result would lose him probably 10k or 15k. It's a real slipstream, is it, Fire? That's interesting because this is a week. Let's try and... I think I've got, if I remember rightly, once I put the thing back to 0 and I was a lot faster last time. Yeah, I might do that Super Cup just for a laugh then. I'll be pretty shit at it, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll see what I feel about it. I might just do the tracks that I like the look of because I'm not bothered about, just for something to race. Not bothered about where I come in the thing, but yeah, the thing is, Ed, I'm not bothered about content because I can go on iRacing. That's the thing. I can go on iRacing and get content on iRacing, which I'd rather do than do something that I'm not really that into. So I'll see what I think about it. I might time trial it and see. Yeah, but I'm saying with Renault, I decided because I'm not going to put too much time into this season because of iRacing and ACC. So I thought if I pick the odd Group 3 race and mainly do Group 4 races that I know the Renault will be good at, I can actually have it. I can enjoy them rather than picking a manufacturer that's just average. In between in every car. I wanted a good car for Group 4, so yeah. And we can also do Interlagos. I think the Renault might be drivable there. It should be able to compete, so yeah, we can just pick and choose the races that I want to do. I don't think 200k would even be worth it. I genuinely think 100k would be really hard to maintain, but yeah, it might. I mean, I really don't think they're going to do it to 200k if I'm brutally honest. This is Polyphony, remember. I'd be amazed if they go up to 100k. My guess is because they're going to introduce it at the start of the season, it'll be 80k and it'll be pretty pointless, but we'll see. Yeah, I want to see at least 100k, but like I say, this is polyphony. I'd be amazed if it... I'd be surprised if it goes over 80k. But we'll see, we'll see. No one's going to know until they see the bar on the bottom, like... So you're on your menu, your profile, where the rating bar is. When you see what that is at when you're on 75k, that's how you'll be able to judge it. The Group 4 Supra. I think you can pick the Group 4 Supra, can't you, for Toyota this time? I think you can actually pick it if you want. Oh shit. Oh, whoopsie. How many people have we got in here now anyway? What we'll do is actually, what we'll do for this one is we'll do 2 rounds practice for this. And then we'll do, we'll start 2 rounds practice for manufacturer, I think. Just so that people who want to do manufacturer practice don't have to keep leaving and coming in and out. Are you sure? I swear I saw someone have the chance to pick the Supra. Or was that, maybe that was in the Group 3. Yeah, I'm 75k at the moment. I think the majority of people will be 75k going into the first race, so... Yeah, what you'll find is... The thing is, though, when we're at 75k, if we have, like, 5 good results in a row, we don't go up anymore. Whereas now, we could be on, like, 82k. So, it's going to fix... What it's going to do, it's going to give top split better points, which is hopefully going to fix the problem of people going into split 2. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, but we'll see. It should encourage people to want to be in split 1, and because that's where the people with the biggest DRs will have. That's why they need to go above 80k. If they go up to 80k, the problem will just be the same. It physically won't change, because you're going to have the same situation. You need a DR that will cater for the big drivers like Lightning and Favarus and Fire that can get to like 95, 100k, so they can really boost the points up for top split. Otherwise, you're going to have the same situation. It won't change. It's got to be near 100k the limit, in my view. But it'll be interesting if they've actually thought about this or not. FIA starts tomorrow. We got double manufacturer and nations tomorrow, so you've got to get used to switching cars, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but so if you remember last time, I got super lucky at this race. I actually won it by we won it. No, we came P2, didn't we? Because they all bottled it on the end. There was a massive like chaos on the final corner. Off. ABS is off for this one because it's go-karts. It's the only race, it's the only vehicle that I'll ever turn it off with. Right, we'll start this in a minute anyway. We'll let Antomics get him. Faster with ABS off? Yeah, you should be with go-karts. Ah. Right, we need to get a slipstream of someone. So because this is weak slipstream, it's going to be... I don't think they've altered the weak slipstream, which is a problem. So this race is going to be daft with the slipstream again. I think they've only altered the real slipstream. I don't think they've changed weak. Because just look at this. Yeah, they haven't touched weak slipstream at all. Right, let's yeah, I think what they've done, they've only altered the real slipstream. The weak slipstream is still OP. Easy to drive, probably something like Mercedes, if I'm honest. Mercedes is very easy to drive in Group 3 and Group 4. Yeah, or yeah, if you're not particularly brilliant at the game, then maybe go something like Subaru, where Group 3 is pretty solid, and Group 4 you'll have tyre wear, but it'll be controllable, the car for you. So, or even Audi, but then Group 3 Audi's a bit more aggressive to drive, if you know what I mean. It's more favoured to like someone who prefers a really strong front end. Porsche again, but then the Group 4 is not the easiest to drive. There's easier Group 4 cars than the Porsche. The 911 is easy though, yeah. Mercedes is very easy to drive. Also, what other cars are pretty easy to drive? BMW is actually quite easy in Group 3 and Group 4. Look at that slipstream. Right, we'll start this anyway. Out of BMW, Ferrari or Porsche, depends what you want, mate. I mean, I no idea, because they're all going to have their strengths. BMW is going to be a bit of a... I think the BMW is underrated at the moment, but we'll see. Ferrari's also looking good, and Porsche again, always good. So it's one of them. Pick what you prefer, I'd say. Whatever you like driving more. I was actually tempted to go BMW. I nearly picked it. I came very close to doing it, but I just decided again, because I haven't driven it much, I thought, no, I'll leave it. Lexus. Got its bosses, I suppose. Yeah, it's not a bad car. Oh, what's he doing? Right, so you've got to have a slipstream for this one, because they haven't altered the slipstream for this. It's still on weak for this race, so you really need to get a very, very good tow around the lap. Ah! Whoops! I have lost the slipstream there. I think I'm just still in it, actually. Even though I did mess up the lap a bit here. Ah, God. No! What? What the fuck is he doing? Set through. Right, let's try and get a lap done now. It should be a good place. Oh, for God's sake. One keeps fucking binning it in front of me. Alright, let's try again. Ah, didn't get on the power early enough there. Oh, what happened then? Ah! Awful lap. At least we're starting towards the front, that's the main thing. We've got one more lap in here now. Oh, what the? Come on. No nuts. Right, we'll just take that lap. We didn't have the slipstream over the line, but oh well. Yeah, last night, after we finished the iRacing stream, we watched some telly and the missus fell asleep, so I went on I went to go on iRacing and do the 1 AM race at Bathurst, and the fucking internet died. It's been happening every night recently. For the last 3 nights at 1 AM, my BT internet just goes off for about half an hour. Don't know why, but it's happening 3 nights in a row. It happens. So yeah, I lost 100 iRating because of it. So I went back on today and had quite a good race though. So I recovered 75 of it straight away. But I might have to try and stream a Bathurst race. Yeah. 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 Right. Okay. High five. Okay, you're gonna clean your desk? What a big girl. Yeah, I didn't get the slip at the finish it. I don't know, Pumpkin. I'm busy now, Pumpkin. So, what are they? Don't use them to clean your desk. Don't use them. Ask Mummy if you want any. I don't know. PC, I'm pretty clueless. Just any reasonable PC will run iRacing though. Any reasonable gaming PC should run iRacing pretty well because iRacing's not very, it's not very intensive. So yeah, as long as you get a Pumpkin, I'm a bit busy now. Ooh. Yeah, maybe it'll go Subaru or Nissan, maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, obviously if you use the VR headset then you're gonna need something a little bit more powerful. I can't wait to, I am gonna buy myself the tracker so I can play iRacing with my headset. Itchy nose. This is crazy when these races get like this because you're always looking at the radar. This is the only race where I'll use that radar because it's kind of essential. But no other races. It's very hard to bloody see where you're looking anyway. Woo! Oh, what's going on? Ah! Oh! KO! Sorry, not much I can do then, really. I mean... Yeah, I'm going to be brutally honest. After seeing Super GT, the trouble he had, like, and the issues, I'd rather just get one pre-built. From my perspective. But yeah, if you want to build one, do one. But I think I'll always just get one pre-built. Yeah, not everyone's going to have issues. I think it depends what you're... I mean, you obviously can have issues, though. That's the thing. I think I personally would rather pay an extra 100 quid or 200 quid and just get one pre-built. That's just me, though. Not everyone's going to do that, but I definitely would. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. £1,000? I mean, it depends on where you're buying them from though, because I've seen some very powerful PCs with the high, like really high spec for reasonable price. Lays, thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate that. Legend. God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what the? Come on. What was that? Just rammed me off the track. Right. The only problem with this race is there's just literally zero strategy. It's just slipstream, 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 slipstream. Oh. Oh, he's lagging everywhere. What the hell? I don't think we need to do more than one practice on this. I think we'll just do one practice. There's literally no point to doing more than one on this. We'll go and do manufacture after this. It's just a simple race of just sitting in someone's slipstream, isn't it? It's a typical Gran Turismo race. It's fucking daft. Like, you're literally just sitting in slipstream permanently, and that's the only way you're gonna win, by luck. It is all about luck, this race. Oh. Can you imagine the amount of penalties that would have been in an FIA race like by now? Because normally the penalties are a bit stricter. I messed the corner up. Oh, what was that? Ah, sandwich. Oh. No, my bad. The tie wear will not be active tomorrow. Ignore what they've put on the website, because you will not be getting tie wear in tomorrow's race. They said that last time and we didn't have any. So yeah, that's just a mistake they always do with these races. I don't know why they do it, but you won't have any tie wear for tomorrow's FIA race. Yeah, I picked Renault again. Oh, sorry, Adam. I got pushed as well. That's true. Don't know if I can get Adam back into it. No, I don't think we will be able to. I don't think I'll be able to drop back enough. Oh shit. Why does he keep fucking doing that? Oh. This sounds okay, it's just a problem with Group 4 car. Man, this week's slipstream is so strong. Why did they do this race on week? Ooh. Citroen, don't know, because there's no real, I don't think there's many fuel saving races, so I'm not sure. Getting on my tits that I can't do these lines properly because he keeps going diving up the inside. Losing loads of times to the car behind because... Right, let's... They're going to get back in the slipstream here. Oh shit! Oh well, there goes that race. Yeah, we don't need to practice that anyway because it's don't go over that curve, by the way, people. Avoid the curb at all costs. Don't need to practice that one though. It's so simple. There's literally no skill involved. It's just a slipstream race. Put me off of doing that one, if I'm honest. Like, I'm not sure whether I'll waste my time with it because it's gonna probably lose you SR, and yeah, I'm not sure about it. I really don't know whether to do it or not. I know I got lucky last time, but maybe it might be we might do it. We'll see. Right, we'll load up the manufacturer, I think, now. We'll do a test on that. I have no idea what happened with the GR3 Master that we were supposed to be getting. I mean, you could just, I know what you mean, Atomics, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of people will wait though, won't they? They'll just practice. I need to open these blinds in a minute and let some air in because the sun's gone down now. Let's do it now. Yeah, Pleb's gone Honda. Loads have gone Honda. I think Wheel's gone Honda as well. You can change manufacturer when it's released, but you lose your points. Well, that's pretty stupid, isn't it? Why do I use slippers? Because they're just a bit more thickness than a pair of socks, but not as thick as trainers, so you get more feel than trainers. Why would you do that though? Why would you change manufacturer after stage 1? I mean, seems a bit stupid. I mean, you could do it for a laugh if you wanted, I suppose. Right, let's change these settings. We'll load up Bazooka. Let's check these settings are correct. 14 laps. If anyone sees any settings that are not correct, let me know. So 345, 14 laps. Real slipstream's correct. Mechanical should be weak. That's correct. Be on that. That's correct. Correct. Save over that. No, it's times 4 fuel, isn't it? Are you sure? I'll have a little look now, actually. I've got a screenshot, so I can. Yeah, you are. Yeah. It's times 3. That's correct. Yeah, that should be times 3. This is why you should always check people's settings that you rob offline, because they got the wrong settings. He's practicing that with, like, thinking, shit, this fuel's bad. Let me save that, actually. Ferrari's good. It's not a bad car at all. Looks like we've got the pit issue here, don't we? If that fixes it. If not, I'll redo the lobby. Go for a quick pee before we practice this one. So this one you've got to use every set of tyres. Will it lose Megan's advantage now? Not at all. It probably gains it, if anything. As far as I know, there's no like minimum amount of laps you have to do on the tyres as well. So, what would help BOP for Group 4 is if they made a minimum lap usage of like 3 laps per tyre. But they won't. So, yeah, you can just drive round, and in the Megane, you're probably going to do 12 laps on the soft. So funny. Megane's just going to be OP in the race. We need to put that back on default. Oh wait, there we got to put tyre wear and stuff on. Because wait there, have we put the tyres on the right tyres? Oh yeah. What? What the? Oh, I'm on the wrong car. Okay. Apparently, but some people are saying it's not been fixed, the ABS glitch. Wow, my god, do you know what? After driving them go-karts, fucking get off the curb. These cars are awful. It was a little bit OP, it wasn't massively. There was still the 86 and the McLaren. I think, if I remember rightly, the McLaren pushed Rossetti all the way to the end in top split. So there should be cars like the Ferrari's very strong around here as well. Oh. Now these cars feel so sluggish after driving the go-karts. Yeah, but that's because we were in split 2 though. Split 1 we wouldn't have had that situation. Wow, what the fuck is going on? My wheel feels really weird in the Megane. Time of day should be 6:30. Are you sure? Are we sure about that? I'll change it, but this feels normal. This from what when I practiced this, when I did time trial on this before, it felt the same. All right, yeah, sunny 6:30. Save for that as well. Another reason why you should never trust other people's settings. They get so much wrong. God, my throat's doing my tits in with. Try again. The M6. pretty solid car. I don't know why this car is understeering so much for me since this update. It was like that in time trial as well. Before, it just wouldn't turn. It's almost like you're using a different steering ratio. It's weird. Oh, where's he gone? Look at the fucking annoying me, I swear. Why is it understeering so much? It feels really slow to react to steering. I don't know what... I was having this issue in time trial before. Again, it's just not turning. It's really weird. I don't get it. No, I didn't touch the sensitivity. I never touched the sensitivity. It's always on the same. It's not a BOP because Josetti's like done a really fast lap and through the corner I literally couldn't keep up. It was really weird. Like last time we did this race, I was only about 3-4 tenths off of Josetti, but this time I can't get the car to rotate through the corners, and I don't know why. Unless they put more thing into warming the tyres up, I don't know. Like, look at that understeer there. The fuck? Like, I'm looking at the steering lock I've got to put through here. That was never like that before. I've never had to put that much steering lock in. Something's not right, because you shouldn't need to do that type of steering lock through there. It's almost like it's running on too high degree like of rotation. No, it's not that. When I was on time trial, I could see a difference between me and Josetti. I couldn't turn through the corners. Josetti's in the same car, so... Fuck off. Yeah, the Alpha's apparently a bit OP now, from what I've heard. That doesn't... The controller settings don't make any difference, Marco. That's the control pad settings. That won't do nothing. Doesn't change anything. That's only for people on the pad. settings that matter are the 5 and the 6 for the wheel. Like, I'm getting understeer through that corner there. Just weird. No, it's on default, the ABS. It just like, it's like, this, it's nothing, it's not braking, it's more going through fast corners. Like here as well, it's like the car doesn't want to turn. It's like I've got to put more steering input in than I used to. Look, I have to like put like an extra 30-40 degrees of steering angle in just to get it through the corners. It's such a weird thing. Again there, almost. So weird. No, it was the same in time trial before, and I've reset it since then. Again, look. What? It's fucking shite. Buy a new McGann trophy. It just doesn't want to turn. It's really weird. I can't explain now what. It's like the car does not want to turn. It's still no, it's still big as Rosetti's. Like you only have to look at that. But it's just weird. Feels really like, it feels like something's gripping the wheel. Like, do you know what it feels like? It feels like GT mode isn't on. Let me just check something here. Okay, I'm switching it back into, and there's no difference in the feel. I hope my GT mode's not broken somehow, because I'm not getting. I've got no GT mode. There's no GT mode on it. I'm not getting any extra force feedback. Oh, that's weird. DOP's off. Shouldn't be. DOP's on. You know about. Derek, you bought a podium. Nice. This is weird. The car's not turning. It's so weird. I can't explain to you. I don't know if it's just a physics change that I'm not used to or what, but it feels a bit wank, to be honest. The only other thing it could be a bit is DOP is on. What are you on about? DOP's on. Look, I've literally just tested it. But the only thing it could be is because I've been playing more iRacing, and iRacing's a little bit more sensitive on the steering wheel, so it could be that that's just playing with me a bit and tricking me. But again, the car's just understeering, and I don't. Piece of shit. $82 minutes late. As well, to be, yeah, a bit fucking shit, isn't it? Been live for an hour and 20 minutes. YouTube are so up to date. Stop understeering, you piece of shit. Oh my god. Fucking understeering everywhere, it's pissing me off. So the good thing about, how long is qualifying? 5 minutes? 6 minutes? We'll get 2 laps in, won't we, for in the Megane, definitely. That understeer is fucking pissing me off. Fucking balls, I tell you. Right, let's just start it. Zurich, this rig's brilliant. Probably, I actually think it's just as good as, it's not a cheap rig at all. This is not a cheap rig, mate. This is just as good as, very much equal to a Simlabs rig. Literally no difference to a Simlabs rig. Like, in terms of the rig, I think this rig probably better value than the Simlabs rig. Distance to zero, what do you mean? I can move my chair, like, you get obviously the side, I can move my chair back and forwards, like, this is basically a Simlabs rig. There is hardly any difference between this and a Simlabs, they're identical. Yeah, that's why I didn't wait for Simlabs, because of the waiting list. I was no way was I waiting for that. The seat comes with it. Your seat comes with it, mate. That's all a part of the rig. Like the seats comes with it. It's all in the price, so you don't pay extra for the seat. It's all like Simlabs. You have to buy the seat. That's what another thing that's a bit shit. Yeah, the seat's good. It's really comfortable. That 670 I paid for everything, and I also got the gear shifter attachment and the butt kicker attachment of the thing that I've got up there. So when you go over curbs, it will like shake the seat. That attachment comes free with this as well. It's also got, which I haven't put on it, the motion rig attachment. It comes with this rig. So there's a bar that I can attach for motion rig. So the car, like if I ever got a motion rig thing, I can attach it. It's all, everything is in it. It's really good. Right, let's start this anyway. Tit. This is the one thing that I'm really happy with out of what I've bought. Over, obviously the load cells have had issues, but I'm really happy with the rig. Like there's literally not much I can complain about. It's really sturdy. It's the pedals do not move at all. We paid $670 for it all, which in comparison to if I wanted the same stuff with the Simlabs, which might be slightly, I would have probably have got Simlabs if I could have, if they'd have had them in stock, but I would have paid about 780, I reckon I would have paid for Simlabs for the same, for exactly what I've got in this. So the next level rig really worked out a little bit better for me, because I've got no complaints. There's no movement on the steering wheel. It's so like rigid. There's literally no movement in the rig at all. The pedals don't move at all. They're really secure. It was put up fairly simply. Like, it wasn't that hard to put up. The chair moves back and forward. Everything's pretty good for it. It's got loads of different places you can put your pedals as well, you know, to find the spot that you like. So if whatever pedals you've got, there's loads of options where you put them. The LCMs, I'm not gonna lie, the build quality on them is a bit shit. I've said this already. Like, I mean, the Thrustmaster load cells are probably the biggest disappointment, because they work well, they do the job well, but the build quality is lacking. Like, you can't hide from that. Like, they've cut corners to make them cheap, and that's annoyed me a little bit, but not much you can do about it. Let's go for a lap anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't have paid that much. I would have just got a cheaper seat, to be honest. I wouldn't have paid that much. Ah, piss off, game. Now burning. Let's hope it's not my rig. Why am I backing out there? I do not know. Yeah, either the rig or the house. Yeah, let's hope it's neither of them. Not a very good lap. Messed up the final sector again. A little bit behind this time. If I can do it, I should be able to gain a few tenths just on this one corner, because I absolutely balls this up. Ballsed it up again. Didn't get on the power properly. No, there's nothing wrong with the pedals. I mean, I've had problems with them, but there's nothing wrong at the moment with them. Fire, I think, possibly in the street. I don't know what manufacturer Fire's picture. I don't know if he's even made the choice yet. I think he's waiting to see what Lightning goes. I think they're both kind of waiting. Yeah, the 4C apparently is now, from what people have said and I've heard on Twitter, the 4C now is the OP car of Group 4. It's apparently a monster. So it's going to be very hard to beat the 4Cs tomorrow, I think. The TLCMs work perfectly fine. Like the load cell works. There's no issue with that. Like on iRacing, it's brilliant. But the build quality is pretty shit. I'm not going to lie. Like next year, I'm going to go Fanatec. There's no doubt about it. So I want a higher quality product. But obviously at the moment I can't afford to go. You know, I've just bought these. I've just bought this rig. With the whole situation at the moment, I can't afford to go Fanatec yet. But hopefully next year I will go to Fanatec. Yeah. I mean, I did my lap without slip, and I think this can do like. Do you mean a 205.4? Probably, because this can definitely get low 206s without a slip. I'd expect Josetti to get 205s without a slip. Yeah, the V3s is what I want to get. Fanatic or Fanatec? I always say Fanatec. Don't know. I have no idea. A 04? I mean, I don't know. I have a 04. Are you sure? Did they have the right settings? There's no way you're getting that without a slipstream. I just can't see it. If people are doing a 204, then I'm not. There's something wrong, definitely, because I've said this before. Something doesn't feel 100% right. If that's the case, then I won't even race it, because there's got to be some issues going on to be 2.6 seconds off pace, or like 2 seconds off pace, whatever. There's something not right with that if they're getting that without a slipstream. The fastest lap in the EU with tyre wear on, is only a 204.5, and this has got tyre wear on. Right, let's. I'm liking this slipstream though. Look how it's. I think you can break the slipstream just about if if you're fast enough. Oh shit. Woohoo. We're out the slipstream range, but cockpit? What do you know? I'm not using cockpit camera now. Not on this game. No, it still feels weird and on the Siri, but I think it must just be the physics change on the car. So you're not going to need to refuel with them again, are you? I'm presuming most cars won't need to touch fuel then. I don't know whether the Ford C needs to refuel, but this won't. Oh, I've gone way too... Aggressive into that corner. Chevy. I wouldn't go them, but Group 4 car too bad on tyre wear. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the 4C's apparently gone really OP. That's what a lot of people, I think, what's his name? I've seen someone on Twitter who drives a 4C say that the 4C is now pretty OP. More so than the Megane, apparently. Now the 4C is supposed to be really good, Jack Baldwin. A lot of the top split drivers that are using it are saying it's going to be a bit. It could be a bit of a problem in top split, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I think the Megane will be able to compete. Awful through there. Yeah, I think hasn't someone beat Josetti with the 4C? And it's someone who you wouldn't expect to beat Josetti, so maybe do a little bit of short shifting here. OP, overpowered. Like, really good. McGann's tyres are still looking good though, that's the thing about, which I'm pretty happy about. I think we can go to lap 10, at least. Whoops. For a podium, how much are you looking at for a podium? If you want good pedals with it, probably about £1,700, £1,800, I think. A lot of money, but it's the one I want. But I think if I want that, I'm gonna have to wait until if I do go Fanatec, I might have to go. Well, I know I am definitely gonna go Fanatec, but I'll probably just go the CSL with V3s, and then maybe upgrade at a later date if I can afford. We'll have to see how money is next year, but I can't see myself being able to afford the direct drive wheel. It's a little bit too expensive. Have they altered the pit? Oh. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe they have. The pit stops are longer, aren't they now here, by the looks of it? It looks like the mediums might be a bit faster than the softs now. Look at that. Have they changed how good the medium tyres are on this game? I'm going to go one more lap just to see, but maybe they've made the medium tyres a bit quicker. going to go to the end of this lap. We'll do 9 laps and then I'll pit and change and see what the mediums are like, because I've got a feeling they might have made the mediums better. Maybe they've made the tyres a lot closer together. That'll be good if they have, because then that'll give more strategy to other cars. Oh, we're still gaining though. We're still pulling away from P2 even with the worn softs. But it is the Megane though, so. What am I doing there? Anyone took Toyota? Yeah, Nisman's took Toyota, I know that. There's a few others that have took it as well. Some very, very fast drivers, but that's always going to happen with Toyota because it's a good manufacturer. I think I'll go another lap, sod it. Let's just do 10 laps and then we'll change the tyres. And do 3 laps on the medium, 1 lap on hard. Yeah, we went Renault. And let's put the mediums on this lap. Get an idea of what the lap is like then on the mediums, see if we should have pitted earlier. This is Spa, what are you on about? Everyone knows that every track is Spa. Ever. There's no other tracks on any game other than Spa. So fuel is still fine with this Megane by looks of it, no issues. Well, for this race there's no issues. Right, let's put the medium tyres on. See what the mediums are like. Citroen should be okay, but I'm worried about this. There's not much fuel saving in this season, so I'm getting the feeling I should have pitted a bit earlier because this feels really grippy now. shit, Antomics. I don't know why I picked this car, I must say. Like, it's so bad. Yeah. I think it needs a bit more power and a little bit lighter. Just, I think it needs to be able to look after the tires a bit better, if I'm honest. Like, I think that it's just lacking a bit of tire saving ability. I can't say that without laughing, I'm sorry. See, one of the reasons why I picked Megane as well, because if there's any Group 4 races at my favourite tracks, then I'm going to be good, because, like, Brands Hatch Group 4, one of my favourites. Fuji Group 4 should be good. This Group 4, Laguna Seca Group 4, these tracks are all pretty good for Megane, so it's another reason why I picked the car. Because it suits a lot of my favourite tracks. Yeah, Fuji's good for Megane. Both variations are good. So wait, they're looking at these lap times. I think we should have stayed on the softs a bit longer. I think I could have done... I probably might have to do 11 laps on the softs. Or I could probably just do 1 lap on mediums and 1 lap on hard. I genuinely think that might be the better way to do it, because look, the pace is nowhere near as strong. I'm going all the way to lap 12 on the softs and then doing 1 lap mediums and 1 lap on hards. It's going to be the faster way to do it, I think. I mean, I didn't do a very good lap then, but the softs just provide a little bit more confidence through the corners, so let's just keep an eye on the deltas for this lap. They might just take a bit to warm up. They did, the softs felt like they needed to warm up a bit more than they used to, so maybe it was the heat. I think we switched too early looking at the lap times. Oh no, maybe, yeah. Looking at them lap times, you might be right, actually. Yeah, I think we did it right. Yeah, you're probably right. Although I wasn't really driving very well at the end of that soft stint, so yeah. I think you're correct. Yeah, so we'll probably do... What lap did I pick? Lap 10? I think that's the correct way. Now we just need to put the hard tyre on. Oh, shit. So we can definitely do a little bit better than what we've done here, but first practice, I'm sure we can probably go at least 5 seconds quicker, I think. By just knocking like 3/10 off a lap. car's got to refuel up. Wow, the pit lane loss is well higher than it used to be, isn't it? Yeah, race here is the long one, the Kyoto long one, but not a massive fan of that. I like the track, I'm just not very good at it, so not the greatest track to grind up your DR for me, but let's hope we don't lose too much DR tomorrow, really. I might just grind this race out all night to boost my DR. Once after like 5 p.m, just keep racing it. Todd, mate, thank you for the US $2. Thank you very much for that. Fanatec Fund, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Legend. Get in there, legend. Thank you for the donation, though, mate. Yeah, so I think we should be aiming for a 30.05 really, or no, 30.07 to 8, because that was at 14, probably like 5 or 6 seconds to gain on that. Not bad for our first practice run though. Having me a cup of tea, that's what I'm doing. Got a cup of tea here. I don't see the point of going again because it's just an easy race again for the Renault. It's like it's just really easy. It's just 10 laps on softs, or even if you get a bad qualifying in, just start on the hards, do 1 lap, then do maybe 2 laps on the medium, and then just go all the way to the end on soft. Get all your stops out the way, and then just blitz it on the soft tyres, like fall really far back, and then just blitz it. We've done nations. Didn't have to save any in the gum. Since the pubs are closed, I don't know. Why I do. But you got to remember, mate, the Megane is always going to be good here because it's not going to be good at other tracks. So always bear that in mind. And also, Renault doesn't have the best Group 3 car, so you've got to look at the balancing in that regard. You can't just have shit Group 3 and a shit Group 4. Like Audi, amazing Group 3, not so good Group 4. Lamborghini can be a good Group 3. It's in the middle on Group 4 because of tyre weight. It can still be good though at some tracks. They actually balance them out between the two, not like really terribly. Mitch, mate, thank you for the 199, you legend. Thoughts on Ferrari for Manufacturer Series? I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of my temptations to go Ferrari. Hyundai's got a good Group 4 car, but not the best. But then a shit Group 3 car. But I haven't tried Group 3. This the strategy for this. 1 sec. Jimmy, hey, thank you for the £2. I'm going Renault then. Thank you for the donation. I think the Renault is going to be strong at a lot of tracks. But it won't be strong at every track. You're going to have to take advantage when it is good. But yeah, I was tempted to go Ferrari. Not going to lie. McLaren, I tried McLaren out. I didn't like it. I don't know if they've done something to it, but I didn't like it. Yeah, the strategy, Francis, is pretty simple. 10 laps on soft, 3 laps on mediums, 1 lap on hard for the Megane there. It can do 11 laps, Francis, but I think 10 laps is pretty much the ideal spot. No, I've just been saying, Ricky, I am going to go to Fanatec. Once I can afford to next year, I'm going Fanatec because I just want higher quality products, really. Thrustmaster's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible wheel, but it's just, I feel the build quality on Thrustmaster is lacking compared to what I've seen of Thrustmaster. So I think next year the time will come, and I obviously need a new PC next year, and I'll be getting obviously a new, hopefully, Fanatec gear. But there's a lot of stuff we got to sort out for next year. Obviously PS5, new PC. We'll have to see how the money is and whether I can do it or not. I really don't know. I'll prioritize the PC, I think, and the PS5, really. They're the priority, and then whatever I can get after that, I get. Is the Group 3 Alpha better than the Group 3 Renault? Depends on track. I wouldn't say it's better. I'd say it just depends on track. Yeah, Todd. The Lamborghini is way easier to drive. So is the Audi, apparently. The Audi, Lamborghini, and Ferrari are all much better to drive. I haven't tried the McLaren out yet. Traffic, probably ghostly. Probably just traffic. And also remember where you start on the grid. Where did you start on that grid? If you started in P5, you're 5 seconds slow already. Or 4 seconds. I haven't tried the Ferrari. I have driven it before, obviously, but I've not tried it since the update. McLaren is better, is it? I haven't tried it. The Group 4 felt a bit... what's the word? Like... It's still good. You can tell it's still good, but it felt a bit... stiff is the word. I don't know. Like, it feels like very rigid. It didn't feel as... like, it felt like the suspension was a bit softer before. It feels a bit rigid now, but it's still probably going to be very good. I don't know what the tyres will be like on that now, though. I think they've changed something with the Group 4 McLaren. I'm not 100% sure, but it did feel a little bit different. I've heard the Ferrari is a lot better now. A lot easier to drive. Yeah, it will. It's supposedly better on tyres as well, though, from what it used to be. According to Sparks, he said it was a lot better. The Renault, for me, when I tried it, was worse the other day, but we'll have to just improve our tyre saving, I think. I think also what was the case when we drove Renault the other day was that I just jumped on. I wasn't really like in tyre saving mode, so I didn't really do very good tyre saving, so yeah. Not sure about that, but the Group 3 Ferrari has must... Yeah, the Group 3 Ferrari's got a bit more traction, I think. Viper has apparently improved, but still, it's not going to be the best race car. Yeah, I'm a fan of MR. I always have been. That's why I love the Audi R8. The only thing... If they would pull their finger out their arse and bring us a Group 4 Audi R8, which is a real-life car, I would definitely go Audi. But I fucking can't stand FF cars. Like, I hate them with a passion. I can't stand front-wheel drive cars. I think it's GT that doesn't do them right. If I'm honest, like you go on FF cars on like Assetto Corsa and iRacing, and they're actually quite enjoyable to drive. I just think GT's physics on front wheel drive cars are shite. And that's what probably causes the like they obviously should have more tyre wear, but not. I think the extreme is caused by one, the physics, and two, the multiplier on the tyres. Mazda is good round Suzuka, just your tyre wear, mate. Rip to you. You won't even get 6 laps done out of that. Tomorrow UK. I'm not sure. Oh, I know that we've got a later race now. We've got an extra race in each series. So I'm not sure what time they start and what time they fit. I think it's 3 PM. It might be 3 PM tomorrow. I think. I'm not 100% sure though. 2 PM is it? Jesus. Okay, so it's 2 PM UK time. And it goes all the way up to like 10 o'clock at night, doesn't it? Or later. Fucking hell. It ain't gonna do that, I can tell you that now. No way. The only good thing is though, Sundays are free now, so I might do that. What I want to do now actually is I might have a little go on time trial for the Super Cup now, quickly. So that I've just done a lap on that, just to see what it's like. I've never driven it, so I have no idea what it's gonna feel like. I'll make a decision now if I'm going to waste my time with that or not. I'm not very good with road cars, so yeah, well, that's what I think I'll do now. We don't need any more practice on this or the what do you call it? We don't need practice on Nations or this because they're pretty simple. Yeah, it is the tyre multiplier, but I also think the physics on the front wheel drive cars doesn't help because they're shite. Like, no other game seems to deal with the... What I also think is a problem for GT probably is the fact that traction control doesn't work the way it should. So traction control on GT3 cars, for example, I mean, I know these aren't FF cars, but GT3 cars should really run with traction control. So should GTE cars. No real life GTE or GT3 cars have traction control off. Every single one will have it on. iRacing, ACC, real life, they all use traction control. So I think because of GT's is too aggressive. If it wasn't so aggressive, you could run maybe the FF cars with a better traction control model, and they'd be better. Not old enough to do. You're not old enough to do any of the FIA, Diego. You can still race it. You just can't. I think you can enter and do it. You just can't. You won't be up for any rewards from it, I should say. Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll have a little look now. Let's come out of here now because we've kind of got our practice in for that. I don't really need to go again. Okay, Stephen, thank you for joining the channel as a base tier member, mate. Appreciate that, legend. Thank you very much. Right, let's just come out of here. Sorry if people wanted to do another race. I'm done for that. One practice on each. I don't want to put too much practice in for these because can't be arsed, to be honest. One's enough for that. Let's have a little look at this now. What time the races are? Just double check. I'll also have a little go of this. Do I have to fill out all that details before I can go on it though? I can't be arsed doing that. Okay, so Nation starts at 3 PM tomorrow. Nation starts. Yeah, and then manufacturer should be 420. 420. So yeah, 3 PM for Nations and 420. Because there's only 4 races on each on a weekday. And then on a weekend, on the weekend, there's 4 races on each, and then a weekday, there's 7 on it on Tuesday and 7 on Wednesday, I think. How many members have I got? I've got I think altogether about 137 or 6 now with that one. Not sure. I've got about 81 of them are the base tier members, or 85 of them, and then we've got like, I think it's like 40 mid tier and about 9 high tier. No, he's on about members, not subscribers. He's on about members. You're on about pleb. Oh, because I ended the lobby. Just got GT Sport and you got no idea what you're doing. Just race. It's so daily races. Make sure you do so. I'll show you now quickly. Right, daily races are these three. So sport mode is where you. This sport mode here is where you're going to go online. Now you're going to get You're going to get like matchmaked against equal drivers. So to start off with, you're going to be driving pretty erratic drivers, to say the least. They're like chaos. But one thing you want to do is always set a good qualifying time trial, which is there. So in daily races, you have to set a time trial. Make sure you push that, because the higher up you are here, the better grid position you're going to start in. So always try and set as good a lap time as possible for them. And then the race is just as it is. Daily race C's tends to be a longer race with a bit of tyre wear and fuel saving in. FIA, these two, you have to qualify. So when you enter it, obviously the races will be at these time slots. Race it, and qualifying is in the actual race. You don't set a time trial. You can go on time trial and practice, obviously, but it's not. It doesn't actually do anything for your position in the race. It's just it's just about practicing. With regards to the races, you have. So for this one tomorrow, we've got 4 races in Nations and 4 races on Manufacturer. You can race every single one, but say you race 1 and you get a P1. And then you say, well, I'm going to race again because I like that. And in this one, you finished P10 and you thought, oh, I'll leave it. You'll only get the points from the P10. You will not get your points from the P1. It's the last race you do. So if you'd have ended on that one, you'll finish on them points for that day. If you keep racing, you're always on the last race you did. So if you're having a shit day, you race again, race again. And then suddenly you get a good result, you get them points that you've got there. But if you had a good result there and you had shit all the way through to the end of the day after that, you lose the points. You just end with whatever your last race was. So yeah, hopefully that explains it as quickly and as simply as possible. Probably not very simple, but oh shit. What? Oh right, I thought these are these are UK times. I thought these were the I'm still thinking it's the EU time, sorry. Yeah, so it's 2 PM, sorry. 2 PM is the first. Sorry, yeah, 2 PM tomorrow is the first for the UK time, 2 PM. I'm still thinking of the what do you call it? The one that's on the list. I'm thinking an hour back. Yeah, you're correct. So it's 2 PM UK time, the first race tomorrow, and 3:20 for the manufacturer. Right, what's this? Let's just see something here. Do I have to fill all this crap out? Or am I... Oh, what? I must have already registered. How am I already... Oh, wait there. Does it do it when you click this? Fuck off. What's all this shit that we got to fill out? How long is this? Is it like time consuming? Because I can't be asked. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading any of this. Oh, yeah, I want to read this point here. This is quite funny. From what I've heard. Right. Fatality. So, point 14. Prizes are defined below and must be taken as stated, blah, 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 transferred or resold. There is no cash alternative. However, the promoter reserves the right to substitute any prize with a prize of similar value. The winner will be responsible for ensuring they are able to travel and blah, 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 blah. The winners will... Basically, there's fuck all prizes, because then when you go down to point 30, where is it? Is it true that there is no... I'm trying to work this out. What point is it? Oh yeah, that point 33. Look at point 33. Look at that. There are no prizes for this competition. It's fucking hilarious. So they say there's prizes, and then at the bottom, point 33, there are no prizes for this competition. Oh my god, it's so funny. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know why they put it. Don't know. Maybe they're saying that there's no prizes, but there's maybe what they're trying to say here is if there's qualification to a world tour event or some sort of live event, but that's not technically a prize, is it? So I think that's what they're saying. But then I don't know why they say if any prize is damaged or faulty. Why do they need to put that if there's no prize? Yeah, DR is affected in the. Let's just see if we register to participate. What do we have to do? Oh, I agree. I don't have to fill loads of crap out, do I? Just doing the very. I've got the security thing on, so they have to send me a message with a code. You really have to do this. Boring, isn't it? Like, what? Why do they need these random shit questions? How do you watch motorsport? I. Vittorio, thank you very much for the US $5, legend. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. Oh, well, you shut up. Like, these questions are shockingly shit. What do you think about the? Yeah, I did that all the way through. Not the image. Gay questions, aren't they? Like, why? Why? What is the point of the? Like, why? Who wants to take the time to answer these questions? What is the point of them? Look at this. What do you think about the image of sports brand you know of makes you excited? Fuck. You can feel passion for making cars. Cool. Looks great. Unique. Has a clear direction. Respectable. Fucking stupid, I tell you. Bold and unafraid to take on new challenges. What the? I don't even want to answer these. But just do sporty. But I'm just going to do sporty for all of them. Sporty, 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 sporty. Go. Do you know about the Toyota GR Yaris that was announced this year? No, and I don't really want to. When you consider purchasing... Oh, can't afford your cars, mate. Did you participate? For those who participated in 2019... Right, let's just proceed to submit. Yes. We done? Are we registered? Yes. I think I'm... The fuck? Okay. Why have I got to do that? I presume I can just go in this next. Yeah, I can go in now. Fatality. Right. Why have I got? Why is there two cars there? Is there a difference between them or? Do this. We always do this. Oh wait there. Why would they not give you the car pre-set up? I'd love to know why they didn't use the Group 4 Supra for this series. Would have been way better. Like, would have been way more fun to do. If it would have been the Group 4 car for this, it would have been brilliant. But they chose to do the road car, which is daft in my. Oh, what? You can drive the 2020 car? I would have thought it was a single make series. What the... What? No, I haven't. What? Oh, is it not a single make series? Are you messing? I thought it was a single make series. Why is it not a single make series? So weird. I would have thought it had just been like one car you could use. I didn't know you could buy another one and use it. It's a bit daft, isn't it? Yeah, I think they should have used the Group 4 Supra. It would have been way better. Where is this? Is it that one there? I've got every car. I think. I don't think there's any cars I don't have, mate. As far as I know, there's no cars. That's probably the only car I didn't have because it's new. Yeah, so we could do this one race on Sunday and then go on to like iRacing or something. I wouldn't be taking this very serious, though, if I'm honest, because I'm not very good with the road cars. What track is it? Is it the short version or the long version? This. See. Okay, so it's the long version. But no, do you know what I need to do actually? Easy way to just see the three kilometers before the first corner. So this car's got a little bit more like powerful than it used to be on the old series, but I think they should have run softer tires. In my view, they should have run the sport soft tires, just to make it a little bit more racy. But we'll see when to brake. I'm guessing on the 200. Brakes a little bit late. So just before the 200 then. Oh. It's actually not a bad car to drive, if I'm honest. It's got, it rotates, but okay, I'm just checking if it has 7 gears there. I've braked way late here. That second gear seems pretty pointless. I'm guessing you don't want to go in second gear. It's fire in the chat. I'm guessing it's better just to stay in third gear as the lowest gear you go in. Probably fourth gear a lot of the time as well. I still think they should have put the race like softer tires on this car. It'd been more fun, like, or just use the Group 4 Supra. It would have been perfect. It would have been a real. I guarantee if they would have used the Group 4 Supra for this competition, so many more people would have raced in it. Like, it would have been full. Like, everyone would have done it. The Group 4 Supra is really enjoyable to drive. Got 8 gears, that's it, okay. That explains why you don't want to go down into second gear then. Whoa, shit. JLC Gaming, thank you very much for the £5 legend. Hello, key mate. Hello to you, mate. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So we got to brake really early here, don't I? Probably, I'm guessing about there. I don't see why you'd go to second gear there unless I don't know. Third gear feels okay. Obviously, I'm way off pace, but I feel like we could actually get Opta's pace round there with a bit of practice. Might actually do this on Sunday. It's only one race, isn't it? It's just one shot, which I kind of like. I actually like that it's just going to be one shot. Makes it a bit more fun. Just a shame that I'll be shit with it because it's a road car. No, but I have got a group. You had to fill out the form ages ago. I've got a Group 4 Supra. Trust me. Most people that filled out the form have got one. I've got one. You just didn't fill out the form. Unlucky. Don't go down to fourth. Don't go down to fourth. Oh. Oh shit. All right, you were saying in general. Yeah, but they should make it available so everyone can get it. Because why keep that car under, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like they've made a car that's pointless to the game because, like, there's no real motivation to have that car. It's just a weird situation. They could have used this series in their Group 4 car and it would have been pretty good, I reckon. It would have been a fun series. I don't know whether I'm not sure. I'm guessing you rev this out because it's not the same. It's not the same as the Group 3 car. We'll watch the top lap time in a minute, the top person, but there's a lot. There's probably I'm guessing what are the lap times? 52s or something like that. 52, 53, something like that. Oh, I forgot to brake. Right, let's just watch the lap time off the top. The Group 4 Supra isn't faster than the 86. The 86 is a better Group 4 car, but it's enjoyable to drive. That's the thing about it. All right, so we need 50. Nearly like what did I get there? I can go 2 seconds quicker, definitely. Well, maybe not 2 seconds actually. I think we can get ourselves probably ahead of Quentin. I don't know. I'm guessing Fire's not really done a strong. I'm guessing that's just a jump on and mess around. Has he just done that just like now? Why I've jumped on? I'm guessing he has. Let's see. Yeah, he's literally just jumped on and done that then. He's just done that at the same time. So yeah, I'm guessing you'll be wanting to get into the 53.3, and I'll do. If I can get down to 53.3, I'll race it. So I'll do that tomorrow. But let's have a little look at the top time. Let's have a look at Josetti's thing. It's not the top, but we'll watch Josetti's. See, just before the 200, he's braking. Staying in third gear. Holding that third gear. He's not short shifting it. Revving it out. Fifth gear for this corner, yeah, I was right with that. Just try not to slide it because that's going to lose you a lot of time. Oh, that's a weird line. Can I rewind that? That's a weird line. That's weird the way he does that. He like kicks the rear out. Watch. So he stays wet and then downshifts to second to rotate it and then back into third. That's interesting. Though. Let's watch that again. I'll have to do that. So he rotates with a downshift, lets the differential rotate the car. and then back to third gear. Nice that. We'll have to practice that one. Stays in fourth. Oh no, he goes to third there. And then back to... So what Josetti's doing, he's doing like downshifts to rotate the car a lot. He's like going down a gear, then straight back up a gear before the acceleration. Let's see what he does for this corner. Gonna rev that out in fourth. Yeah, rev it out in third gear for that one. But yeah, just rev this car out by the looks of it. Alright. Yeah, I've seen him mention about second gear. Yeah, I'm not really going to do it now because I can go quite a bit faster, but I'm not going to... I can't be bothered doing time trial right now, really. Let's just have a look. We'll have one more go. Let's see what... So, see if I can get into the 53s. I reckon you want to go minus with this car because it likes to rotate, doesn't it? No, we've got the right tyres on. Nah, it should be sports hard, not racing hard. Didn't really get it done very well, but I kind of see what you got to do there. Very similar to that corner as well. I'm way off pace again, but got a little bit faster here. Oh yeah, I'm probably not revving it out enough. Whoa. Yeah, you got to rev it out a lot. Okay, we're nearly into the 53s. Ah, I missed a shift. We can get well into the 53s here anyway. Okay, yeah. We'll practice that a bit more, and we'll practice that a bit more when it comes to probably Sunday morning. I'll just jump on and practice it a bit more. I won't do race practice. I'll just do time trial. Yeah, it looks pretty easy to get into 53s, I would say. My guess is I should be able to get similar to what Fire's done there, but Fire can go way faster than that. If we can get ourselves to a 53.1, 53.2, I think that should be pretty okay pace. I'm sure I can do that. I'll have to have a go. We'll have a go on Sunday morning and see if we can get ourselves a little bit higher up the leaderboard. We're aiming for low 53s, aren't we? So I've got to find about 7 temps, which I think I can do easily. Sector 1 was scruffy. Middle sector I didn't really push. The final corner I missed the shifts a couple of times. So yeah, there's easily 7 temps available there. It's actually not a bad car to drive. It's just a little bit slidey, which is probably going to kill tyres. How long is the race? Come out of this and have a little look. Tyre wear times 12, fuel times 3 and 10 laps. So there's no fuel saving, I would think. Just a 10-lap race, flat out. How long? So it's like 20-minute race. Yeah, I thought the races might be a bit longer on this. Shame. I thought it might have been a bit longer races, but it's just a flat-out race to the end then, isn't it? There'll be no pit stops, as far as I can tell. There's no compulsory pit stop. Yeah, it'll just be a flat-out race to the finishing line. A slipstream race, probably, because it is. Someone said it's real, though, isn't it? So it's going to be very hard to stay in the slipstream with this car, I reckon, because the slipstream on real will be pretty difficult to. Be quite hard to stay close, I think. So yeah, rip me, because I can only really compete when I get slipstream in road cars. Not very good normally. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to call that a night. We've done a practice on Nations, simple. Just follow the slipstream. Manufacturer, simple, isn't it? You've got, it's one run on each tyre, extend the soft as long as your car can do it. And then try and do 1 lap on hard tyres. You should be able to do that with the majority of cars, I think, because I think that even the worst cars will be able to do at least 5 to 6 laps on the softs, maybe 5, and then go say 6 or 7 on the mediums, and then they might have to do 2 laps on hard. So yeah, I think even the FF cars should be able to get away with just doing the same strategy, just extending the mediums and the hard tyre stints. But yeah, it will just be a case of where you qualify, what tyre you start on. If you start at the back of the grid for manufacturer, I would probably say go hards. Especially if you're in the Megane. If I start last, I'd go the hard tyre, start with, do 1 lap. Then put the mediums on, I'd do like 2 laps. And then I'd put the softs and go to the end and just have clean air and push like crazy. Or FF6 was... Alright, okay, yeah. So they should be able to do... For softs, I presume. Yeah, I would think they can do 6 at least now then, can't it? But, what are we doing now? I'm going to call it a night, I think. We're going to be live tomorrow about... What time? 2... Oh, we'll have to be live at about 1:30, won't I? I've got to go to shops in the morning as well. So, yeah, I'll try and get live for... It's a lot of racing tomorrow. This new schedule on a weekend, quite hectic. The good thing is Sunday's not as busy now. We'll just have that one race on a Sunday for Supra. Tomorrow's is pretty hectic. So, yeah. 1:30, we'll try and get online for 1:30 just to get warmed up with the go-kart. Then we do that race, and then... Shit, there's not going to be much practice. How much practice are we going to get? We're going to have like 10-15 minutes to warm up in between. Lays, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member. Appreciate it, legend. Thank you very much for that. Legends. So that's, I think we've had 2 or 3 members today, haven't we? Nice to see. Thank you very much for joining the channel, though. Everyone who's joined, I appreciate it massively. Especially with what's going on at the moment. Sport's welcomed massively, you legends. Yeah. So then we go on to that one. The difficulty will be getting used to. The difficulty will be getting used to go-kart, like going from go-karts to what do you call it? The Megane. Going from one to the other will be a pain in the arse. Trying to get used to it. Lars, sorry. I don't know why I said that. Lars, I know. I presume you pronounce it Lars. I don't know why I said Lays. Lars. Is it Lars? I would say it's Lars. Who is this sucker? But yeah. That's going to be the hard thing, I think, for most people. Because we've not had to do this, have we, for a long time? Go from, like, 2 separate races close together. Because it does become a bit of a pain. This will be an advantage for people that are just doing manufacturer tomorrow. Because going from the go-kart to that, it's tricky to get used to. But I'm sure we'll get there. Evening single, we're ending the stream now, mate. But thank you for coming in at the end. It's tricky in English. I don't know. No live events this year. That's predictable. There's literally no point doing FIA. This is what I'm saying. Don't waste your time pushing this year's FIA because there's nothing to push for. There's literally not much to push for. Yeah, so there's no live events, there's no prizes, there's no. What is there? What are they going to do? Are they? What I've heard they're going to do is. Oh wait, there. Where are we going to go to it? So, what they said, didn't they? They're gonna broadcast these races possibly. How are the top 16 races being? I'm confused. How is the top 16 race? Does anyone know what the points are? Let's have a little look here a minute. They're going to broadcast the top 16 races apparently on Gran Turismo's channel, but I'll be streaming them. You know you'd rather watch it here than there. Let's be honest. You want to see it, the real-time action. You don't want to be watching theirs. You can have both running if you want, but as long as you're in mine as well. Where's... There's the info about. There's nothing mentioned about what they're raising it to. We just gotta wait and find out for that. Back on that. It's not going to be online. From what I get the feeling, they're just going to stream the top 16 races. They've already said it. They're just going to stream to the official channel the top 16 races. Yeah, it's going to be funny as. Imagine that though, Ghostly, if it does happen. I'd piss myself. But so how's the top 6? Let's read what it says. Top 16 races. There's no multiplier. What? In the official, there's no more. Why is there no multiplier? Why would you want to be in the top 16 race? We've already shown that there's no point being in it, and they haven't changed that. Why have they not done that? I'm baffled by that one. All right, so there's 50. Yeah. I see. 50 base points though. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that actually, do you know what though, single? That could work out okay because, if there's 50 base points and if by then the DR cap is raised, I really pray that it's gonna go over 80k. If it goes to 80k and that's it, I'm gonna piss myself because that is literally That is so pointless putting it to 80k. You've got to go to 90k minimum, I think, to make an effect. 80k is going to do bugger all. It's just going to have the same situation again as it currently have now. We need to go to 80k. Sorry, 90k minimum. But yeah, with the DR cap increase and 50 base points, you could be looking at maybe 450 points for top 16 race. So it probably will be worth doing. Yeah. Top 24, yeah, I wish they'd bring them back, but they never will. So, but how are they? Is it the top one? Is it only one round that counts towards the first top 16 race? And then 2 rounds towards the second one, and then 3 towards the third, I would guess. I'm guessing that's how they do it. Ghostly, to be honest, mate, there's going to be none this year, so why would they? I can't see there being live events until the next. Like, if there's a new game coming out, apparently in a year, like within a year, surely anything like that will be done on a new game. I genuinely don't. I don't think there'll be any live events or nothing like that. I think they'll just stream the top 16 races, and I just don't think there's going to be much. Maybe they'll hold something once if it all dies down, but until there's a vaccine, they ain't going to be allowed to do anything. No country's going to allow it. Yeah, they ain't going to. They won't cram events in because people have got lives. Imagine that. Someone's wants to take a month off work just to do some events. The boss will be like, "Go and shove it up your ass." I think next year, mate, there'll be a new game and there'll be world tours for a new game. I think this official season is just a bit of a. It's an exhibition, isn't it? Let's be honest. I can't see like. There's nothing mentioned about any sort of qualification for anything. So, to me, this season is an exhibition again. It doesn't seem to be that important. I mean, maybe I'll ask Lightning and stuff and see if they know anything, but just don't see what they're going to be able to do. It just seems like very much another exhibition season, just naming it official. Yeah, international travel, like for events like that, it definitely won't be happening until there's a vaccine, which could be 12 to 18 months away. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think the next game will be the next live events. I think this will just be an exhibition. They might as well have just called this an exhibition season because that's what it is, really, isn't it? It's just if they call it an official season, what happens is they get the like the bigger drivers to come back, and I suppose some of them will want to be on the GT TV. So yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming. Hopefully, I can try and get into the top 16. Might not even be able to get in it. We got to remember that it's going to be a lot harder to get into it, but I'll try my best. Might have to get lucky on the go-kart race to do it. That's get a good result out of that somehow, and then because I don't want to do round 2. Round 2 sucks balls. I hate it. They can't do World Tour finals online. You just can't do that because there's too many issues with the game. How could you do it? Disconnections, lag, running the Gran Turismo penalty system. It just physically could not run. There is no way possible they could do it online, and I don't think many people would want to do it online, if I'm being honest. I don't think the likes of Lightning would put faith in the game's penalty system if it was an online season. No way. Yeah, but I don't like the track, Diego. Even in reverse, it sucks balls. So, oh, yeah, don't even go there, Todd. What? Fucking old manufacturer regional and Tallywell. Nah, I'm sorry, mate. I think you're dreaming a bit. Like there ain't gonna be any of that, as far as I know. I mean, there might be. Don't get me wrong. You never know, but I just can't see them running anything online. It's not gonna work. There's too many issues with the game online to do anything online series. You can't have a competition with this game on. The FIA works because we have so many rounds we can enter. So yeah, you can't. I don't think you could do that for an proper online tournament. Yeah, the slipstream's been reduced, except for tomorrow's nations where it's OP, because they haven't altered the slipstream for week. They've only altered it for real. So for nations on week in the go-karts, it's a slipstream race. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it a night because I'm going to watch some telly for a bit. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for the stream. It starts around 1:30. We'll be doing... I don't know how long it'll be. I'll see how I feel. I'm not really worried about getting big points. I just want to have a bit of fun with it, really. So, yeah. Manufacturer, I'll hopefully get a decent result. Need to really push for that one, but yeah. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. Have fun, stay safe, and have fun with your FIA if you're doing it in the morning before we do ours. Different regions. So yeah. See you all then. Bye everyone. Take care.